Hello, this is Christian Neon Chaos from Falling Down the Random. We are in Williamsburg, Brooklyn today, and we are going to be interviewing Justyna O Ruzczyk. She is an international model and actress, and we're going to introduce her now. Hello, how long have you been modeling?
10 years, I would say.
And can you tell me how it was when you first landed your first casting?
Yeah, sure. Well, actually, I never thought about being a model. I've always wanted to be like a teacher or a nurse or something in the field of art. But people started telling me that I'm tall and I'm very pretty and I should start. And one day, actually, a lady approached me from the street and she was just like, hey, have a great look, here's my card, why don't you come to my office one day? Trust me, there is things to hear like that, but this lady, she was actually for real. So as soon as I came to her office, she took my picture and I landed my first gig, and that's how it started. So like,
what was the feeling between runway shows and being in magazines?
well, probably being on the runway, like all the excitement, and I just block out everything in life, and I just like all about me. When I hit that runway, it's all about me. Cameras on me, just looking at that walk, and I just feel like I belong. And magazines, it's like, to me, being in magazines is like art. Just strict pose, show your pretty face. To me, runway is more, how do you say? It has more body. It has more. I don't know how to explain it. It's just that exhilaration in my body. It's just that when my heart races and then it stops and I'm just like, this is my moment.
Cool. So how was the feeling like when you went to Paris for the first time?
Oh, I was so nervous. But then I said, you know what? I got this. I did so many shows. I did 10 years of work. I finally landed a gig in Paris, which was Paris Fashion Week. It was a very, very big thing for me. I just put my hands up. You know what? I was one of the 3 models that was coming from New York, and I felt so great. I was just like, oh my god, you know what? They need to remember me. So I just wrote my stuff. Everybody has stuff to do, correct? You're either a mother or you're working your everyday job. You follow your dreams, but you only live once, and you gotta tackle it all. You gotta tackle it all.
In a movie called Models Wanted, how was that experience like, being in a movie?
It was great. I just love to be on screen. Actually, that's one of the things I'm working on right now, is being more on the big screen, been on the runway and in magazines, because it lets me reveal my personality and who I really am, and to show more of my movement and more of my facial expressions and my emotions. And sometimes on pictures you can't show that. In runway you can, but runway is different. You have to be, straight up European walk. So this movie made me feel like I belong even more. What can I say? I mean, and plus a lot of people have been telling me that I'm like a natural when I do it, because I've had a pretty emotional life, and I guess, but it's not only about that, it's about being in character and staying in your character, and I think I've played a really good role.
And can you tell me a little bit of what the movie's about?
It's about basically sex trafficking in the modeling world. So you know, we all encounter our bad experiences, and that's what it's about.
What would you like to share an experience? Have you had a bad experience in the industry?
I had some dark experiences in this industry. You know, I guess every model has her dark corners, I would say. And one of my bad experiences in modeling would be the promises. Like, the promises are probably the worst, because people are gonna promise you a whole bunch of different things and you never know it's true. So you gotta go the limits, and as a model you can't have limits. You can't have a stop. You gotta keep going. So basically what happened was I was promised the Victoria's Secret fashion show one day by this one guy. He was from an agency, and he basically said, hey, this and that, you should come out to LA, and I want to meet you in person. And anyway, I went to LA, and that was, you know, it was a good experience because I met other people besides him, and it's really hard to talk about because he met in my hotel room, and then we talked, and he was being very, very perverted towards me, and he was like telling me a whole bunch of like sexual things, and I was kind of like turned back by him. But then he's like, oh, you know what, tomorrow I'm gonna meet my team. It's like, all right, whatever, maybe that's how everybody talks. I was just, I think I was 18 at that time. So we went in his car, and we went like really far, and we went to this meeting, and we had dinner. And then later he's like, so, you know, your place is kind of far, you mind if I take you to my place? Anyway, so I was actually taken advantage of. I was going to be raped even. There was nothing I can do. I was really scared, and when I went back to New York and I wanted to claim charges, I couldn't because he was in LA and I was in New York. So.
What type of advice would you give to girls that are starting out in this industry? Like, what type of advice would you give?
Advice I would give is just to stay strong and to like, because you never know who's real in this world. This is a very, very fake world. Everything that we do is fake. The magazines we do is fake. You gotta make that smile, you gotta strike that pose, but that's not really you, that's who they want you to be. So basically, don't lose yourself in all of that, just remember who you are.
Everybody wants to be a model, everyone wants to be a photographer, wants to be a DJ, a singer. What's your brand that makes you stand out and makes you
What makes me different? Okay, I'm trying to try this so much for you. Basically, I think that everybody wants to be a model, but there is that certain, I don't know, you gotta just know what you're doing. You gotta be born with it, I guess. She's born with it. Maybe she's not. But I just think that I have all the qualities. You have to have a good self-esteem. You have to know how to walk. And also, like, I've been modeling for so long, but sometimes you just keep learning. As a teacher, you keep learning. As a model, you keep learning. As everything, you keep learning. So basically, you gotta follow the rules. You gotta have a little art in you. Like, I also design, I also sing, and I dance. And I also started acting. So basically, you gotta be very diverse in this. And if they tell you to do this, you gotta know how to do that. They tell you to do this, you gotta know how to do that. You can't just be a model and be like, hey, that's a see-through shirt, I can't wear that. You know what? You walk naked if you have to. So, I mean, I do it all. You gotta work with everything they give you. You know, you can't just be stubborn model. You gotta be, I am unique, I would say. Oh yes, everyone tells me I stand out. I don't know how I do, but I guess I do.
Now that you're saying that you stand out, I know that you also want to bring in you want to be a designer as well, and that's your brand. I stand out.
Yes.
And what type of designs would you say?
I really want to focus a lot on a men's line because I feel like men don't have that much fashion in stores. As you can see, there's a tiny portion of a men's wear in the store and a huge portion of women's wear. So I basically want to expand it and make it more creative, more artistic, give them more flavor. More flavor. The men need more flavor in their life, just like a woman.
And with that said, when's Models Wanted gonna come out?
Sometime in January. I'm not sure. I'm not positive about the date, but the premiere is in January.
So that's it. That's a wrap up, and this is the Falling Down in the Random interview. Thank you, Justyna.
You're welcome.